Have you ever considered how a typical night out with your friends can turn into something utterly horrifying? Imagine a group of friends, bound by camaraderie and the promise of a good time, deciding to paint the town red at a local bar. Their spirits are high, their laughter echoing through the crisp evening air. They're looking forward to a night of stories, of shared drinks and the comforting familiarity of each other's company. Their anticipation is as palpable as the night itself. They're blissfully ignorant, lost in the joy of the moment, completely oblivious to the cloak of terror that will soon envelop them. Their laughter, their excited chatter, it's all a stark contrast to the eerie quiet that will soon follow. As they stepped out of their houses, the chilly night air did nothing to dampen their spirits. Little did they know, it was a warning of what was to come. Have you ever entered a place and felt an instant chill, a sense of unease that you just can't shake off? Imagine walking into a bar expecting the usual buzz of conversation, the clinking of glasses, the rumble of laughter, but instead you're greeted by an eerie quiet. The lights are dim, casting long, ominous shadows. The music, usually loud and lively, is a low, haunting melody that makes your skin crawl. Our friends, undeterred by the strange atmosphere, decide to stay. They order their drinks, trying to shake off the chill creeping up their spines. The bartender, a tall, gaunt figure, serves them with a strange, knowing smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. They exchange uneasy glances, but determined to enjoy their night, they brush off the odd behavior. As the night unfolds, the bar staff move around with an odd, mechanical precision, their smiles too wide, their eyes too knowing. It's as if they're privy to a secret the friends aren't aware of. The silence in the bar grows, the low music and their hushed conversations the only sounds piercing the quiet. The chill in the room seems to grow, the dim lights seem to flicker, and the shadows seem to dance. The friends toast to the night, their laughter echoing in the otherwise silent bar. But as they down their drinks, the laughter dies down, replaced by an unsettling quiet. They were beginning to realize something was off. Ever felt the world around you shift, morphing into something unfamiliar and terrifying? Our friends did, and it was a sensation that sent icy tendrils of fear snaking down their spines. The once familiar bar, a place of laughter and camaraderie, began to distort, as if the very fabric of reality was fraying at the edges. The lights, once warm and inviting, now danced and flickered like crazed sprites, casting eerie shadows that twisted and writhed on the walls. The music, once a jovial backdrop, now echoed ominously around them, stretching and warping into a discordant symphony of dread. Out of the corners of their eyes they saw fleeting forms, shadowy figures that seemed to lurk just beyond the realm of the tangible. Panic gripped them, a primal fear that gnawed at their sanity. They scrambled for the exit, desperate to escape the grotesque masquerade that their night had become. But the exit was nowhere to be found. It was as if the bar had swallowed it whole, leaving them trapped in a labyrinth of terror. The paranormal events escalated, each one more terrifying than the last, like a crescendo in a symphony of fear. They were trapped in a nightmare, a terrifying reality they couldn't wake up from. How far would you go to escape a nightmare? As their hearts raced and their breaths became shallow, the friends found themselves at an exit. The cold night air hit their faces, snapping them back into reality, a stark contrast to the strange, eerie atmosphere they had just left behind. Their legs moved on autopilot, the adrenaline pushing them forward into the darkness. They dared to look back, and what they saw was a sight they would never forget. The bar, which had just moments ago been a cacophony of chilling occurrences, was now shimmering, flickering like a mirage before it completely disappeared. The reality of what they had just experienced set in. Their laughter from earlier in the night now a distant memory replaced by the eerie silence of the night. They made a pact then and there, under the pale glow of the moonlight, to never speak of this night again. They had encountered a haunt for lost souls and lived to tell the tale, or rather, not tell the tale. The narrator wraps up this eerie tale with a chilling revelation. The bar was no ordinary bar. It was a trap, a snare for the lost and the unsuspecting. They were the lucky ones. They had escaped. As they looked back one last time, the bar had vanished, leaving nothing but an empty lot bathed in moonlight. They had escaped, but they would never forget the night that their laughter turned into screams.